If you think that a Starbucks gift card motivates everyone on your team, not to be rude, but you've just inspired nobody. But you did remind them how little that you understand them. You've probably heard the phrase, people don't leave companies, they leave managers. It's a cute saying, it's overused, it's also true, but let's go a level deeper. People don't just leave bad managers, they leave managers who never figured out how to motivate them. Because here's what your team won't tell you. They're not just fine. They're not just tired. And they're definitely not excited about the pizza party that you threw instead of fixing real problems. Today, we're unpacking what actually motivates your team, why one-size-fits-all approach is secretly draining performance, the 3 drivers that really move people, and how to lead in a way that sparks momentum, not just motion. This is not theory. This is tactical. I feel like I need some tactical gear. It's backed by behavior science. And no, it doesn't involve more of those trust falls or inspirational quote posters. It's just real. So let's start with the go-to move that most managers will try, myself included. Treat everyone the same. Equal feedback, equal praise, equal pressure. Because equality, that's fair, right? Maybe, but it's not effective. Imagine giving every plant in your house the same amount of sunlight and water. The cactus is now drowning, and the fern is parched, and your aloe vera has just filed an AHR complaint. Where did that come from? Anyway, human motivation does work in the same way. Some people crave autonomy. Some want recognition. Some just want fewer meetings and a moment to think without getting pinged in a Slack message every 7 minutes. Maybe that's just me. But instead of asking what drives our people, we throw them all into the same engagement blender and hope that it works out for the best. And then, when it flops, we panic. Maybe we toss out more surveys, more initiatives, and more motivational emails that were clearly written in 2012. Because, hey, nothing says that, I see you like a mass email about Q4 excellence. I'm sure you can sense the sarcasm here. Now, before we get into the tactics and help and really getting into it, if you want a team that shows up, steps up, and doesn't mentally check out by Tuesday, forget the gimmicks. Focus on these 3 actual motivators. The first one is progress. People are wired for momentum. It doesn't have to be a promotion. It's nice, but it doesn't have to be. Just proof that what they're doing matters and is moving the team forward. Small wins drive huge effort. But here's the catch. Most managers never track these small wins, so they never build to the big ones. So that's why I created this, the Manager's Weekly Focus Planner. It's going to help you. It's going to help your team reflect on what went well, what they're proud of, what they learned. It takes 5 minutes and it creates huge momentum. It beats the old, good job emails that really, they don't land. If you want motivation, start showing the team that progress is happening and that you, as their leader, as their boss, you see it. The second one is purpose. This is the motivator that gets butchered by corporate buzzwords like, we empower customers to optimize excellence through scalable synergy. No. Purpose doesn't have to be lofty, but it does have to be clear. Your team doesn't need to change the world, but they need to know that what they're doing means something to someone. So try this in your next one-on-one. Here's how what you are working on connects with what our customers actually care about. Something like this. It's not a grand mission. It's about real context. When people understand why their work matters, they tend to bring more of themselves into it. You don't need a slide deck to share this. It's just a conversation. And the third is personalized, keyword personalized recommendation. Let's clear up a myth right now. Recognition is not a one-size-fits-all. Some people, they love public praise. Others would rather crawl under a rock than be called out in front of a team. And some, they just want a quiet message that says, hey, I saw what you did. That made a difference. So start in your one-on-ones. I want you to start asking, when you do good work, how do you prefer to be recognized? Because recognition only works when it's felt, not when it's forced. Let me guess. Maybe, like me, you've had this thought before. I don't really know what motivates my team. I don't really, they don't really say much. Well, maybe that's because you never asked. Or you asked once in a survey 6 months ago. If your team isn't opening up, it's not because they're mysterious. It's because you haven't created enough psychological safety or frequency to make honesty feel safe. Try this in your next one-on-one. What kind of work energizes you? What are you proud of that I might not be seeing? What type of recognition actually matters to you? I promise, if you do this, it sounds like as I'm saying it, I'm like, oh, you can't say it like that. But you get the gist of it, I hope. And you're going to be shocked how much people share when the questions are natural. They don't seem like a trap. So we're going to pull this all together now. If you're serious about motivation, here's what works. Track progress intentionally. Use the weekly focus planner. It helps people see their impact, not just survive their workload. Connect the work to purpose. Tie the what to the why. Nobody's inspired by mysterious deliverables with unclear outcomes. And make recognition personal. Ask what works, then do it. Recognition isn't about volume, it's about meaning. And then you need to ask more than you assume. Stop guessing what motivates your team. Start building the habit of asking. Sometimes I feel leadership is 80% listening and 20% stop pretending you already know. And if you're thinking, yeah, this is great, but I need something more comprehensive. I need a full system that maybe I can learn from. You're absolutely right, which is why I put together the Manager's Playbook. It's a complete system for leading with confidence, for delegating without micromanaging, for giving feedback that actually sticks, for motivating people based on who they are, not who you hope for them to become. It gives you scripts, frameworks, weekly systems, and tools that are going to help you lead with clarity, not chaos. So if you're ready to ditch the guesswork, if you're done leading by reacting and you're ready to lead with intention, grab your copy. It's in the description below because let's be honest, motivation shouldn't feel like a mystery novel. It should feel like a strategy. And with that said, my strategy is to get my coffee. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.